Check, check, check. Hello, everybody. My name is Marina, and today I'm so excited to spend the next 40 to 45 minutes with all of you or so. I have done this so many times over the past few weeks, but I never get tired because I'm just so super excited about this opportunity. So now let me just introduce myself. My name is Marina Mursic, and I have been involved with network marketing industry for the past 8+ years. So I started back in 2015, and I must say that since I started with this industry, my life changed tremendously. It gave me the opportunity, to change and to help so many people's lives, and also to change the life of my family as well, right? That is what it's all about. The family is also important. And of course, the people that, you're building with, and the people that have the same vision. So now, why did myself and my husband decided to change, the business, to change, our direction? The answer is very simple. So the times have changed, and that is the answer. So my favorite example is actually Nokia. I don't know if you remember Nokia. So if yes, then drop number 1 in the comments, so we have some interaction. So my special one was Nokia 8210. So if you remember this phone, this was one of the best Nokia phones. But the thing is, the trend started to change, and when iPhone came on the market, I think it took like maybe 1 year or a year and a half or so, and Nokia said, okay, we don't need to change anything, we don't need to adopt. And what happened is that, Nokia, that was leading on the market, they disappeared from the market, right? So now the iPhone came with a new culture, and it was all about the iPhone and Samsung. So my point is, the times are changing, and we are not doing the home presentations like they used to do it in this industry. And now, the young people who are like maybe, I don't know, 15, 18 years old, they were actually, raised, like they grew up with the phones in their hands. So what they're doing, they're spending a lot of time on their phones, and, they're looking for the ways to make money from the comfort of their home through their phone, right? So now, so as we heard, when we heard about this great opportunity about the JIFU company, we decided that is a time for us to change, and we knew that we have to adopt if the company was not ready to adopt. And that is how we started with our new venture. So now I'm going to share the screen with all of you, and I'm going to share some amazing things that we have with this great company called JIFU. Now, first of all, so this is about the JIFU business. And first of all, let's just meet an amazing corporate team, because I always say, it's very important to know who are the people behind every opportunity. First of all, let's meet Mr. Bradley Boyle, because he's the founder and the CEO of JIFU company. He has a lot of experiences with network marketing, because he was also a consultant for many network marketing companies in the past, and he even brought $1 billion company to China. Then the next person I want to really mention is Mr. Matt Garf. So Matt Garf, he is the 3rd generation billionaire. And, so this guy, if you go to Utah, the end zone of stadium is called after him. It's called the Garf's end zone. And also the highest tower in Utah is called the Garf's Tower. Pretty interesting, right? So this is about the corporate team. And you can also see we have the Kyle Copeland, who is a global president. And then we have Brandon Brooks, we have Jim Dillon, and Doug Allen. Now, when I first heard about, the JIFU company, when my friend told me about it, and he said, Marina, you can make up to $250,000 per week if you max out the plan. And I was just like, oh my God, this sounds crazy. It sounded like unbelievable. $1 million per a month. And, you know, there are many, many network marketing companies that are as well, you know, like the binary companies, the same as ours. But, you know, they are giving you the opportunity to maybe, I don't know, make $20,000, $30,000 per a week, and that is it. So this company is second to none when it comes, you know, to the opportunity. Now let's go to the next slide. The compensation plan, I'm going to say, is, you know, working like algorithm, right? Algorithm. So you exactly know that you need to put something at the top, you know, if you want to get something out of the bottom, right? But of course, you need the algorithm that allows you to make the most out of it. Now, the company, just to tell you, was founded back in 2018, 2019, but this company was just actually about the travel. And they were making around like $150,000 per a month. So we cannot say they were surviving, but, you know, we can say they were stable. And then in February, ending of February, beginning of March this year, 2023, you know, this company added digital and physical products as well. You know, so now the thing is, they had the finances, they had the corporate team, but now we came, you know, as network marketers with a lot of experiences, and we teamed up, you know, we partnered up. So now we created a $1 billion company. Now, what you're going to see today on this presentation, most of those things are less than 8 months old, and some of the things that you're going to see are even less than 1 month old. So the company is growing crazily. Like I said, the company was making around like $150,000 per a month until February, March this year. But now company, after just 8 months, is making around $4 million per a month. So the company already has more than 600% growth. So now, JIFU. You probably, you know, are asking yourself, what does JIFU really means? JIFU is a Chinese word that means an abundant life, because we all people, we want to live a good life. We want to live a better lifestyle, right? And we also want to have freedom, freedom of speech, freedom of movement, etc. So how do we achieve that? It's very simple, you know. The approach is completely different in nowadays, because you know, there are many big companies, you know, that are turning and transforming into the membership companies. I'm going to explain in just a moment what this really means. So the thing is, you know, the companies, they don't charge you, you know, once a big time, so you get their service, but you know, they want to create a community, and it's the same with JIFU. So JIFU is actually a company that is also based on membership, but on a lifestyle membership. So now there are 3 pillars that company is based on. So 3 pillars of success. So we have travel, we have health, and then we have wealth. So wealth is then divided into the university and into the life trainings. I'm going to talk about each of these in just a couple of minutes. Let's go on the next one. Now, if you're interested in the travel, let me just tell you, you know, that using JIFU for traveling to, you know, saving the money, you can actually save up to 75% on the hotels, on the cruises, on excursions, rental cars. If you like to play golf, also, you can take a golf course, and you can save up to 75%, which is really very exciting. Then the next pillar is the physical products. Now, when it comes to physical products, they were launched in North America, in Europe, and in Middle East. And right now, a company is also preparing the Latin America for the physical products, and they're going to start with Mexico. I love to talk about the physical products as well, because, the physical products are important, because all people, we want to look, we want to look young, we want to look pretty. And of course, the health is the true wealth, because people say, there is a saying that says that, when you are healthy, then you have a lot of problems. But when you are sick, then you only have one problem, right? So let's look into the products. The first one is the collagen. Collagen, that is why it's called gene 3. And the number 3 means that there is a mixture. This is a combination of 3 different kinds of a collagen. And this product, I must say, is really affordable for everybody, because it's around $30 for a monthly usage. Now, there are companies that are working with similar products, like Gen 3. And, those companies are even making $1 billion in sales in a year, right? Just with this kind of a product. The second one is the one that I'm really very excited about. It's called Glow. Now, what I'm going to tell you about Glow, I'm going to mention the name Dr. Vincent Giampapa. So he is a Global Prize nominee. So back in 2014, Dr. Vincent Giampapa, he won the Nobel Prize reward because he took the stem cells of a human that were 80 years old, and he transformed them into the human cells that were now 30 years old. So he made them 50 years younger. Dr. Vincent Giampapa, he's using a special technology that is called AC11, and he's also treating people in his clinic. In his clinics. Actually, there are 3. So he has a clinic in Costa Rica, in New Jersey, and right now he's also opening a clinic in Dubai. He's also working with, guys from NASA. He's working with Tony Robbins. I believe you heard of Tony Robbins already, because he's very, very known coach. And, so he's treating him. And now Tony Robbins, he also wrote the book called The Life Force, where he's talking about, how to slow down the aging process, how to look younger. So he's mentioning the peptides, the stem cells, and the starving. But I believe, nobody of us likes to starve, right? So there is a better solution. Now, we also have the exclusive rights for selling this product that is called Glow. So now, how does the Glow really works? So you actually can do the test at your home. The only thing that you need is the Glow and this product Glow, and of course the UV light. So you take the UV light and you just put it next to your face, and then when you're using the UV light, you're going to see some dark spots on your skin. And those dark spots, those are the damages on your skin. And now, a few years ago, it was not possible to repair that. But now with Glow, after, using this product for 1 or 2 months, when you take the UV light again and you put it, next to your face, you will see that those dark spots are going to completely disappear. So the product is really amazing. Then the next one is called Leave. Now the Leave, this product is packed in small sachets, is in a liquid form, and 2 main ingredients are the glutathione and resveratrol. Glutathione, we all know, is the most powerful antioxidant we know about today. And resveratrol, what can I say about resveratrol? We all know that resveratrol is slowing down the aging process. Now, there was even a study that was made on 2 groups of mice. So what they did is they took, 2 groups of mice, they divided them, right? And they lived in perfect conditions. Now, they were giving resveratrol to the first group of mice. And what happened, what was the result is that, the first group of mice that was receiving resveratrol actually was living 30% longer, which is really pretty exciting, right? And so this is about Leave. The reason why I'm telling you about all these products is because I want to show you that the products are really amazing, they're proven, and they also work. So let's go to the next one. Now, the next pillar is education, and I'm really very excited about this one as well. And you will find out why in just a matter of seconds. So now, if we look around, us, there's so many young people, like I said before, who, they grew up with the phones in their hands, and now they're looking for the ways how to make money through their phone. And how can you do that? One of the ways is trading. So when it comes to trading, there is university in our, when you become a member of JIFU. So in this university, you can learn about trading. We have really proven educators, those trainers that are training on trading. They made a fortune, with trading in their past. So you are learning from the best. And I always say, every single individual can multiply their money much better than any other bank on this world, right? Then the next one is the e-commerce. Now I'm going to mention the name of an English lady called Christina Hurd. So this lady, she just in the last year, she made around $10 million in sales. She made that money with a toaster that was not even hers. So what she's doing, she's actually going to help you, to find the product that people are looking for. And then she also creates the system for you. So she helps you, to sell those products, or even if you want to create your own brand, to sell your brand. And that is going to be, selling the products by drop shipping. So really amazing stuff. And, we are learning from people who actually have done it. The next one is the financial literacy and wealth management. This one is really very important because unfortunately, in the schools, we have not been taught about financial literacy, right? And it's really very important, not just to make the money, but also to learn how to multiply the money, where to invest your money, so your money is working for you as well. And then the next one is the real estate. So here we have an amazing guy. His name is Justin Tai, and he's also part of our team. So Justin Tai, he is the real estate agent, and he is the #1 in California, and he's the #3, in the whole America. So now Justin Tai, why is he so amazing? Because just in the last year, he sold the real estate in worth more than $4.2 billion. So he made around $37 million by selling, real estate. So what he's going to teach you, he's going to teach you how to create your real estate portfolio, and, how to even get the real estate without even paying for it. So that one is a really interesting one. And he's also going to teach you how you can rent the real estate as well. Then the next one is the social media. The social media is a must if you are in any kind of a business. It's really important to understand how the social media works. So we have great trainings on the social media like Instagram, etc. as well. And the last one is the artificial intelligence. So our guys are really working very hard on this one right now, but this one will come out the next year, the first trimester. So this is about the university. Now, what do you need to know about the travel? So I'm going to share some really very interesting things with you, because it's interesting because, you can literally talk with 100% people about travel, and everyone, either they have to travel because of their profession or they want to travel for a leisure, right? So all people love to travel. Now, I wanted you to pay attention to this, to these names, to these logotypes, right? So there are two major players on the market. Those are Priceline and Expedia. And, we all, when, we want to book a hotel or something, we are searching for the best deals on different platforms, right? But, sometimes we are going to use Trivago or Priceline, or we are going to use Booking. But it's really interesting because, those are the part of the first or the second company, right? So the Priceline and Expedia are the major and the most important ones. So there are two players. Now, very interesting is that, Priceline and Expedia, they don't own the database. So they are buying the offers, from the wholesale. And then they sell with margins. So the platforms that they don't have the contract, with each hotel, because there is a middleman, and that middleman is actually a database. And that is, is the same with online. So now JIFU buys from the wholesale, from the same sources like Priceline and Expedia. But Priceline and Expedia, they also charge margins. But JIFU doesn't charge margins. That is why you can save up to 75%. But now if you're asking yourself, how is it possible that JIFU, can even survive? And, how does JIFU even makes money? The answer is very simple, because, the membership, which is $30, right? Monthly membership actually covers every margin. So JIFU is another platform by which, by using it, you can actually find great deals for up to 75% discount. Now, what I'm going to say as well is we have a lot of owners of the hotels in our team. And, when they told us how the whole system actually works is, the, let's say, Priceline, they come to the hotel and they say, okay, this is the price. And then the owner of the hotel is going to say, yes, but, the prices are too low. I cannot survive with those. And then they're going to say, of course you can, because we made some calculations, and by the end of the year, you're even going to make some more money. But now we need to drop your prices of your hotel, is because of the season, or maybe because of the promotion. But of course, if you don't want, we are going to send the people to some other hotel. So that is how it actually works, because Priceline and Expedia, those platforms, they actually set the price. So now what I'm going to explain now is even more mind-blowing. So as an affiliate, how you can earn commissions by referring travels. So what you will get is free trials. So as a member, you get free trials for your family and friends. And so those are the links. So let's explain how this actually works. Let's say, I'm talking with, Mark. And now we talk, and I ask Mark, do you plan any travel? And he says, yes, of course, I'm planning to travel to Mexico with my family. And then I'm going to ask him, okay, did you find a hotel yet? And he's going to say, no, I'm still searching. So now what I'm going to tell Mark is that I can send him a link with a full access, on which he can save up to 75%, for booking a hotel or anything else that is connected to travel. So now he's going to say, of course, if it's completely free, I'm interested. So you send him a link, he puts his email address, and he also chooses the password, and he has the full access to the platform already. So now let's say that, Mark, he wants to go to Mexico, to Cabo, San Luis, for 7 days, with his family. And now the public price would be $2,311. But with JIFU, he would pay $1,869, right? So he would save $442. And you know what? I would think, but I would not say it loud though. I would think, okay, you just saved $442, but I just earned $442, right? So whatever, your clients save is what you actually earn. So how does this really work? Now, whatever your clients, like I said, whatever they save is what you earn as commissions. So now the clients, they only see the 50% discount when they're using the platform. So those are not the members, they are the clients. And but if Mark would go in as a distributor, he could save $884, which is double, right? But now so the client actually pays the other half to the affiliate, to the member, but he is still super happy because he saved a lot of money. So that is, really very, very simple, because you don't need to convince anybody, you know, to use the products or whatsoever for maybe 12 weeks or even longer until they see the results, because, you know, your clients or affiliates, they see the results immediately, and that is really very amazing. So the best concept I have ever seen in this industry. Now, the other thing is, you know, whenever you book the travel, you also get the travel points. So those travel points, they work actually very similar to miles when it comes to the airline companies. So now $1 equals, 1 point, and you get 1% cash back. And then what you can do later is, you know, you can transform those points into the dollars and you pay them out on your account, or you can decide, you know, to use those travel points for your future travel. So really pretty amazing. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is, the travel vouchers. So by becoming a member with JIFU, you actually get 0, 1, 2, or 3 travel vouchers. So what does the travel voucher means? So when you get a travel voucher, so like I said, 0 up to 3, and then every single year you get additional one. So you get 1 travel voucher every next year just for being active, and the activity in JIFU is around, is $30, a little bit over that. And, with travel voucher, you actually can choose among 3,000 different destinations. So most, of those hotels are 4- and 5-star hotels, but some of them are also 3-star hotels. And now let's say you want to go, I don't know, to Dubai. So you would have to pay, let's say you want to go for 1 week with 4 family members, or there's 6 of you, and you would have to pay $2,000 for 7-day stay, right? But now with travel voucher, if you use it, and you have to use it in 1 year time, the flat price that you would pay is $279. $279 instead of $2,000, right? So that is the flat price. So the travel vouchers are, for up to 6 people that can, go to the hotel for 4 up to 7 days. And like I said, the travel voucher needs to be used in the next year. So that is really pretty amazing. And you get to choose among 3,000 destination, guys. The only thing that I would always recommend is, is to choose the 5-star hotels, So now let's go to the business. So now when it comes to the business, and I believe you are watching this presentation because you're also interested in how to make the money with JIFU. So you can start with as much as $100, $250, $600, $1,000, or $2,500. And now I'm going to talk about $2,500 package, because you also get the most with this package. So if you start as a member with 2,500 package, you get the 3 travel vouchers. So you can use your one for yourself, one, for your husband or your spouse, and you can also give one to your friend. Then you have the unlimited free trials per month, which means that you can have unlimited number of your customers, your clients. You also have the unlimited access to the JIFU Trail portal. Then you also have the access to the course for the trading, and you have the access to expanded courses on JIFU University. This one is really a great one, because the courses that we have available on JIFU University, and you have the full access. So those trainings are made by people who made a huge success in this industry in the past already. And they usually even charge between $2,500, $3,500 for 1 hour of consultancy. So now you have the access to those trainings as well. Then of course you also get paid the matching bonus 6 levels deep. So I wanted to remember this one, and an extra 2% on the team commission. So just remember 6 and number 2. Okay, you have also the access to the JIFU Business Builders app and eligibility for a Founders Pool bonus. Now I'm going to talk about the Founders Pool bonus, because this one is really very, very important. Okay, so when it comes to Founders Pool bonus, you as a founder, you become that when you purchase the package for $2,500 or $1,000 package, right? And what the company does, they take the 2% of the revenue, of the whole revenue, and they put these 2% in a special pot, and then those 2% are being divided among all the founders. So the maximum number of the founders is 500. Once we reach that number 500, the company is going to close the founders packages for everybody. So 500. And now the company is going to share this 2% among the founders every 3 months, every quarter. And all the founders, they get like shares, they get this is just like an additional check that you get as long as you're active as a member. And these 2% are being shared and divided among all the founders in the same amount. So pretty amazing. So now I'm going to explain how you become the founder. So the first thing that you need to do is, like I said already, you have to start with $2,500 or $1,000 package. If you start with $1,000 package or $2,500 package, you are already, let's say, 50% eligible for the founders. The second step would be, if you start with $1,000 package, you would have to find 10 people who would start with 1,000 or 2,500 package. But if you started with 2,500 package, you would have to find 5 people who are either going to start with 1,000 or 2,500 package, right? So there is no time limit on when you're going to do that. Okay, because as soon as you purchase 2,500 or a package below, you are already among the founders. But to be fully eligible, of course, then you have to fulfill the second step as well. And as soon as you do that, you start receiving the founders commissions, which is additional check. So now let me just give you, let's do the very, very simple math. Let's say that in the next year, the company is making, let's say the company will make 100 millions, okay, the next year. So we take 2% of, those 100 million, and we have now 2 million, right? So $2 million divided 500 founders, that means we get the number $4,000, which is being paid to all the founders every quarter, every 3 months, as additional check, just by being active. And I think this is really huge, guys. And the time is clicking, because as soon as we reach this number of 500 founders, these founders packages are not going to be available anymore. So if I would start, and I started, with the highest package, because it gives like so many benefits. Now, the next one, let's go now to the compensation plan, right? So now, guys, like I said, I believe, you're also on this call because you would like to learn, how to make money with this company, right? So JIFU, let me just tell you, the JIFU pays out more than any other network marketing company. I know that for sure, because I have been involved in this network marketing industry for many years, and I have a lot of friends in different companies, and the plain average of other companies is between, let's say, 30 to 40% payout. So how can JIFU afford that? Is because the most products are digital and the cost is very low. So the company was founded not to make money extra, but to give back, because they already have billionaires behind the company. But of course, it still has to be profitable, right? So now, let's go on the next slide. So the first payout is called the first order bonus. So this is always when you sign somebody up. So let's say someone starts, with the biggest global pack, and for $2,500, right? And you receive direct commission because you sponsor them, they register through your affiliate link. Now you will receive $400. If they start with one package below this one, you earn $200. Then there's $100, $50 and $20 first order bonus. So, but the good news is, as I always say, is you can sign as many people as you want. Then the second one is the team building commissions. Now, this is the binary, right? JIFU is binary. So you start to build two teams. One is on your left and one is on your right. And now every week, company pays you 10% on the smaller side. So now let's say that you have like 50,000 on the left side and let's say 30,000 in volume on the right side. So now the company will pay you 10% on the smaller side on 30,000 volume. So 10% from 30,000 is $3,000. Now, if you increase your career ladder, you will be receiving 12% instead of 10%, 14% instead of 12%, as you can see here on the right side, up to 22%. So how can you get faster to the top? Is very, very simple. If you start with $2,500 package, you get 2% more on each level. So you don't have to start with 10%, but you start with 12%. Okay, from the day one. So 12% in comparison with 10%, that is actually 20% more, right? Now, here you can see all the company ranks, and you always have 2 weeks to rank up. So to reach the first position, which is the manager, let's go here. So the manager, so what you just need is just one person on the left and one person on the right side. And then you are a manager. And as you start making more volume, you start making more money. So for the big thinkers and for visionaries, okay. So for visionaries, diamond rank. So diamond rank, I always say this is a symbol of financial freedom in network marketing, right? And you just need 8 people on your left leg and 8 people on your right side. And you need 100,000 in volume in 2 weeks. And you can make up to $27,500, which is a weekly payout. Okay, this is the maximum weekly payout. So those are the ranks. Now, the matching commissions, I'm going to go to the matching commissions. So let's say that, let's say Peter, he enrolls Mark. So now Mark, let's say that Mark, he makes $10,000 in binary commissions, okay, this month. So what does that mean for Peter? Because Peter enrolled Mark, and Mark is on the first level of Peter. Now the company will pay Peter, because he brought Mark, 20% on what Mark earns. So Peter will get $2,000 because, he trained, and because he trained Mark and he also found him. And then let's say that Mark, he brings Susie, and he is brings Susie. So, and now Susie is, the first level of course, Mark. So let's say that, okay, so Peter, he would still get 10% on the binary from Susie. Okay, but so if Susie makes, let's say, 10,000, then Peter, he will receive 1,000 from the company. So that is actually 10. And that is the most beautiful thing in network marketing, because we work with everybody. So the more successful the people are, the more payout for the people above. Very simple. And even if somebody gets better than you still get the payout. So if you start with the biggest pack, you are paid 6 levels deep on matching bonus, and you can climb the career ladder much faster. And I think this is really very helpful, and we all want that. Then what we also have, we have the incentive trips right now. So you can qualify for incentive trip to Cancun until the end of the year, 31st of December 2023, which is planned for April. And it is designed so that these qualifications are designed in a way that everyone can qualify for it, even without any previous experience. And everyone who qualifies for diamond rank, he will be invited to an incentive trip to Maui, Hawaii for 1 full week. So what else to say? What else to say? I'm just going to say one thing, okay? Just, you know, get started, because now let's say tsunami is coming, and you know, when tsunami is coming, you can decide to even, you know, either ride this you know, wave, and you know, to ride this wave for many years ahead, or you can just wait until, you know, the water pushes you on, brings you to the coast, right? So right now at this moment, because the company is just a little bit over 8 months old, there are, like, from 100 people that you talk with, there are 2 people who heard about the JIFU. So I'm just going to say, the first comes, the first serves. Please, you know, take your spot. Let's get started, because this company is going to be the next billion-dollar company, definitely, with all the experiences, with the vision, you know, with the leadership that we have, with the corporate that we have, with amazing services. So go please back to the person that invited you to this presentation, so they can, you know, answer any additional questions if you have them, and we can also you know, do the 3-way call to answer those questions as well. So it was really such a pleasure to have you on the Zoom presentation today, and I hope to see you the next time on our next call as well. Thank you so much for listening, and wish you all the best. Bye.